Hey guys, welcome back to Vlogmas. Today I just wanted to show you a couple things, some stuff that I have on my Netflix queue, in case you have Netflix and need some ideas. Turn the volume up a little more. Okay, so I'm gonna go slowly, so you can see. I've got a pretty long queue. Just, from random recommendations that Netflix gave or random recommendations friends gave me, or shows that I have watched in the past and wanted to again. And as you can tell, they have a pretty good selection of Japanese, Korean, and Chinese, I think it is, shows. And if you look at my queue, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's really not like how some people have a specific list. I have an all over list, pretty much. Some of these shows I added but haven't watched yet, but I looked at the descriptions and they looked interesting, so I added them. If I start watching them and don't like them, I'll just take it off the queue. It's not that hard. Hopefully this gives you some ideas of something to watch. Just especially if you've reached the end of your current queue, or just want something new to watch. Yes, you can sort of see my age, depending on what shows I go through. I was born in 91, so half this makes sense. And some of it's just, I'm a completionist, so I have to watch the series unless I absolutely don't like it at all. Nurse Jackie is one show I definitely recommend. We'll go to the info really quick. A flawed but dedicated ER nurse works in a New York City hospital and relies on pain meds to get through the exhausting days. And there are 7 seasons, as you can tell. This 73% match thing I don't get, because I chose the show, you would think, based on other recommendations. I don't know. I don't get how this matching system works, in all honesty. Some of these movies and TV shows I haven't seen in years. So, and some of these I've never seen but want to, so I added them. Or it's a show I thought was stupid sounding at first, and then gave it a shot and then ended up liking it. As you can tell, it's a very interesting list of shows. Because, I can't make up my mind. So it's kind of funny when you look at the list, it's kind of all over. And depending on where you live, your list of shows will probably be different than mine. Just because of licensing and deals and such like that. So keep in mind, you might see a show here you like, but then it's not in your your country's library of shows. Just like I want to watch different shows that might be on the UK Netflix or the Japanese Netflix, but I can't because I'm in the United States. Nightmare High is a good show too. It's a small web drama. After a new teacher arrives, students' dreams become to come true. Class President Rim must solve the nightmarish mystery before it's too late. And those who have seen A School 2015, So Hyun Kim is the class president. And then I've got these, and some of these I haven't watched yet. Just because I've already got a ton of, I'll show you the continue watching after this. But yes, there's horror movies, random TV shows. My childhood in a nutshell. Yeah, this, my childhood in a nutshell. And like I said, I'm really showing my age with certain shows on here. Just because of how old the show might be. Or movie, or whatever, Especially like this one, The Land Before Time. I wasn't born in 1988, I was born in 91, but I watched it when I was younger. A lot. Like a lot. I really liked that movie. And I only owned a couple of them through my childhood. So, and then, here is one reboot, and I actually like this reboot. It's pretty good, surprisingly. I didn't know what to think when they said that they were rebooting it, because they've been saying that for the last 3-4 years, I think, they were going to reboot it, but it kept getting put off, and then the names of the show changed. No, it only changed from once. It was supposed to be the Magic School Bus 360, and then they changed it to Rides Again. So, I don't know. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, reboots aren't the best. And you're right to a point. Some aren't. Some, I don't know why they reboot them or remake them, but, it's their choice. We have a choice too. We don't have to watch it. We can say no if we don't like it, but I try to give a show a chance before I say no to it. And sometimes I like the reboot better than the original, and, I don't know why. Sometimes. For Full House, I just got sick and tired of watching the reruns over and over and over, but I like Fuller House. And then The Mysteries of Laura, this is what got me mad. This is what got me mad. It got canceled after 2 seasons, and in the series finale, I was thinking Laura and Jake were gonna try to get back together after, the stuff they went through. Because it says in the description, a stressed out New York homicide detective solves gruesome crimes by day and takes care of her unruly twin boys by night. And I was mad when this show got canceled. Because I wanted to see what would happen. Like, if you're gonna cancel a show, make one more episode to close any plots you might have left open. Now here's my currently watching queue. I'm not so sure about Argon. Yeah, it depends. I couldn't really watch most of it because it kind of started to bore me. But I might give it another chance. I don't know right now. And then The Mist is a remake of a Stephen King movie. The original one was a movie in 2008 or 2009, I think. I don't know off the top of my head. And I also want to show you my Hulu queue. My stuff. Needed a second to figure out where I was going. And here are the shows I am watching. Well, not really watching currently. Some of them I'm not. Some are just here, and I haven't watched them yet. Because I'm watching something different, like Salem. All three seasons were originally on Netflix, but for some reason, they got rid of season 1, so I have to watch that on Hulu, because for some bizarre reason, they decided, oh, we don't need it on Netflix. You can watch seasons 2 and 3. That it won't make sense at all, but, yeah, we're good. Yeah. They make no sense sometimes. And like I said, some of these I just saw previews of, or, other people talking about it, and I decided to give it a chance. And some of these are shows I used to watch as a kid, so they're in here as well. Real O'Neill's was a good show, but it got canceled after a couple seasons. Like I said, if you're gonna cancel a show, give one more episode to give closure. Don't just end the show with plot holes left all over the place. Because that is kind of annoying when you get really into a show and all of a sudden they just like, nope, we're done. Thanks for watching. Okay, thanks, bye. Because, they just, yeah. It, I don't know any other way to explain it. We decided to just say, nope, we're done. You can get annoyed on your own, and you can just lose your sanity because we just decided to end the show without telling you. Oh, I mean, they told you, but it's like, we'll just end the show and we won't make any other seasons or give you closure at all. Because that's what we're here for, to mess with you. This queue isn't as long because most of the shows I can watch are on Netflix, so I can watch them there. This is just kind of the one where they're not on Netflix, or they are, but there's more of them on. Sorry, there's more of them options on Hulu, or it's not on Netflix at all, and it's here, or vice versa. So it all really depends, and some of the shows left Netflix to go to Hulu, which, you know, gotta love it, right? And some of them on here are incomplete, which, messes with some people too. Now, CSI did it right. They knew the show was ending, and they did a movie finale. Miami was just canceled. New York was just canceled. Here's more of my childhood. Yeah, it's hard to believe I was born in 91 because all the shows I watch are all over the place. I think Rizzoli and Isles got canceled too. I'm not sure, but I think it did. Then, depending, some of the anime on here is either subbed only or dubbed, so, have fun picking because they decided not to put it all on here. Oh wow, my Hulu queue is. Oh, we're right there. Okay, that's been another Vlogmas vlog. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and sub, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.